Alright folks, welcome to one of the most iconic maps in all of War of Rights, and of course that is Nicodemus Hill. Kind of ironic because it wasn't a major, it's not a major part of the actual battle of Antietam, but so if you're not clear why this is iconic, and I think pretty much everyone who's played Union on this has been traumatized. I have several times. This is the CSA, well, this is most of the CSA's battery. And you can actually tell kind of what's, alright, so the balance has improved a little bit. CSA won pretty well on Eastwood's last round. And then there's an additional 3-gun battery over there for the CSA. So it is just absolutely incredible. Furthermore, the CSA has only, I'll say 3 companies. It has Cav on here, and so the pistols are a big deal, particularly at the close range that we normally get over here. So if nothing else, the Union has a flag advantage. It will always have 4 against the CSA's 3. And the Union has a very healthy amount of artillery as well. I'm a little concerned. We'll try to get our officers unmuted here and make sure that we can hear all of them, but yeah, it doesn't, for the CSA, it's quite a few, but that's true for the Union as well. If you look at it in terms of a relative portion of their team, it's, oops, we just lost who we had here. It tends to be a map where a lot of people go arty, and I don't know. I wish that this was, well, 272. We get
for the
75.
next 42 minutes of battle. Alongside my second is first sergeant.
Union is
Alongside Sergeant Gameplay.
mustering up, and it's a rough time. So this is the first Union battery, if you don't know it, and then the second Union battery is over here. It's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's still 12 guns. It's weird to have 12 guns on a War of Rights skirmish map and still be outgunned, but I think positioning has a lot to do with it. Of course, the Union can, if they know what they're doing, they can hit the front of that hill. They can also do a little plank work and try to break down sections of that stone wall, because not familiar with this map, the Union generally has one of 2 avenues of attack. There is a third, but the first is generally this push to the left. It involves going through these woods. You can see we are hugging the boundary. And then grabbing this stone wall and using it. I don't think it's, I understand why it happens. I don't think it's particularly fruitful. It's a long way from point. It's easy for the CSA to take. This, I think, is the better way to go. So good on the Union for doing what I think is the best way to do it. If you work your way over to the right, you get through those stones, the rocks. You can get fences, the house. You can get a little bit of cover, a little bit of concealment. And there, the CSA to come to you, it's pretty much soft cover versus soft cover. The point is right there. Yeah, like I said, it's traumatizing. So that's the point. And so if you just work your way over here, you can't get cover, but you can get concealment from artillery through the house. Stone shack here is good, but this is what I mean. You take away the stone wall by pushing around to this right, and you know, you can get some hard cover, you can get soft cover, and you can just shoot it out. CSA is going to have very good kind of intermediate range weapons with the sharps. The pistols also help them keep close at close range. This is the new barn model. Oh, I don't think they were not on their left alt keys. You can see the CSA was waiting for that. And at a certain point, guys, you got to look around. And that is not what you want to be doing ever as anybody, but especially as the attackers. If you get up there, you are going to be pinched between them, CSA artillery, including the officer, and this fat line right here, which is doing, yeah. I'm surprised that flag bearer is up. I don't think those CSA guys. Kudos to that flag bearer. I have no idea how he's not dead. What feels like 100 CSA shooting at him, but anyways, the more general Union push. 1, 2. Yeah. You can see, like,
Yeah, we're
really
going to
died
do that.
I don't know where the 4th flag is.
Push the house. Let's push to the house. Get back out of here. Hey, who's got the flag? Flag, run back to the deployment zone right now. Get out of here. Go, run.
Yeah, I
Flag,
think that
you're
one's
leaving.
just
Get out of here.
going to be done.
Oh my God.
CSA already is.
15th Massachusetts. Any
Union's
company,
been
let's
lucky
see,
so
up
far
and
that
over.
CSA already has
We're
not
pushing
been dialed in.
Go, go, go.
Guys, we're pushing the house. We're pushing the house. Don't stop on the porch. Keep
Through
going.
the
keep
Union, you
going.
usually want to try to clear that side
Don't
if
stop on
you
the
can.
porch. Go around the house. Go around the house. Around the back. Go around the back of the house. Don't stop on the porch.
It is true because CSA already, if they know, they don't see a beacon on either side, they're just going to plant it on the back side of the porch if they know what they're doing. And that solves one problem, but it introduces a second. And I think the second is about to make itself felt a lot more present. I liked the drummers also moving in on this. And that might just be a wipe of all the Union flags. I'm really surprised the Union went White House rather than pushing everyone through the orchard and trying to... I know it was a fat line, but at least you'd be taking them on straight up rather than kind of getting ambushed around the corner and losing. It's one of those American standards get out. I only see the one there, and I see the other one that we know about there. I don't know, maybe the other... Oh, there's the third. And we'll see what's up. It looks like there's now a push over here, which we'll join up with. That would be the fourth Union flag. I always wondered about a push through here. That up to this point, CSA doesn't know for sure which way you're going. You can either flex to the stone wall or go up and over and push in. Good shot from Union already. At least look good.
Beautiful hole in the wall.
That one actually got the flag, just like they planned. Oh, too bad, officer. Men were not with you, and couldn't be the meat shield. Alright, Union flag recovery effort succeeded in part. They now got 2 out of 4 up. So that, wow, that was a neat optic. Union is absolutely dialed in. Again, it might be killing one dude each time, but it sounds like there's a lot of liquid at the end of those shots. I think it's just the dirt. As I was saying, you know, losing those flags really negates one of the few advantages the Union has a ticket advantage. But having 4 flags up to spawn people outspawns those who have 3 flags up. I even wonder about taking a little bit less cover and concealment in terms of these marches in, but not giving up as much in the way of where you're definitely going. So if you marched a crew straight in just while we're waiting for the Union to regroup here, and you came in even on this line, CSA may try to play it straight up and right, they're going to mirror your move, and they might get one volley at you. But from there, if you have your loads, you can then cut up here, and you're going to get here about the same time they are. And if they cheat to one side or the other, maybe a defensive back in football, then you can just go the other way. So if they're playing the high ground up there, you instead move to low ground. When you get down here, you actually have cover and concealment from quite a few who are up there. I wonder, but overall I think this side is usually a kind of a lost cause because CSA is usually not going to lose it. They're going to invest too much to do it, and they can do it with the pistols. And even if you get it, what you really need as the Union is you need that point. And if the CSA loses this, and they're smart about it, they'll just let you have it. Because from there, you got to work your way all the way down to point without spreading yourself too thin. And there's quite a bit of distance between those, and that's a challenge to do. So, all right. Union looks like they are going to go with the 2 flags they have. It's something.
Pac-Man can't have it yet.
Keep moving, cunts. Let's go.
This is not meant to be a knock on Artie or Union Artie. Again, done a lot of Artie for the 4 years I've been here, but that looked cool. But I wonder if on maps like this, the attackers ought to just fold everybody into the line. The plink, it's nice, but in the end, you need staying power. Now that was 3 red splashes. That dude definitely made a red splash, but he still got up, so. Looked cool. Painted the rock. A little bit of cave drawing there, but yeah. I just wonder if the extra manpower,
Not yet, at least.
11 and 12, that would be 23 additional infantry. When you have 135 men, so that's about 10 infantry? But just the extra muskets, the extra pointy sticks, right?
Extra loads, cunts.
More people to keep people in formation.
Daz is dead, CO's dead. Spread.
Probably more productive than even plinking away the stone wall, as good as that is, and everything else. Even as an arty guy, I think the incentives of the game, particularly as the Union on this one, is to just fatten up that line. All of them. Good advice. You do need to get them up.
Get the flag, please.
And then just keep moving. That's your counter to the CSA arty is don't sit one spot too long, stay in formation.
Company, up and over. Take the fence to the left. It's just
And as the attacker, you only have to win the last charge. I'm not too sure about this because this seemed like they got to the fence well, and now they're getting shreked. But what they're getting shredded by and large, is small arms fire.
I don't know what's happening here.
Let me guess. Single. We can't find out what level they were. Again, I think that hit the one dude.
To the hill, to the hill, to the hill. Go. This way.
That was a level 46. I mean, that's. Yeah, it's a good idea. I don't know that they don't have flags. I am really surprised the Union is up, but they're not up by enough that the CSA should try to bait an early cap. CSA can still turn this around. Oh, and these guys are about to get absolutely demolished. Oh, the CSA doesn't know they're there. Well, it makes it harder to demolish them, but, well, one guy does. He doesn't understand the formation system, I don't think, but he got a couple guys. Maybe. Oh, he actually got 3 guys. So, even as the defender dying out of line, it might have been close to ticket neutral there. And you took their muskets and pointy sticks out of the fight for a moment. This is not a bad spot. This is why the counter, easy counter, this is actually where CSA already might want to do something. You can get angles from that 3-gun battery to plop down on either side of the stone shack. It's really hard to do from all the guns up there, but it doesn't really contradict my argument that it should really be Union Arty that wants those numbers up here. I don't think they're going to counterbat CSA Arty, and I don't think you have to. But something's got to survive the pistols and the sharps and everything else. As long as they get these flags out, the Union is not doing bad. They got the defenders to engage before 27 minutes. They have at least 3 flags up. Uh-oh. Are you trolling? Are you two trolling? Well, I guess you'll have 2 flags up. Yeah, at a certain point, you just gotta die close to friendlies, but if you can avoid jumping a fence while being pursued, you want to avoid it, so you just run through the gaps if you can. Which you can also do in that situation. Now, you have friendlies nearby, so that was probably the right call. They could plausibly
Holding fire.
go and get at least one of those flags back. You can run out of bounds with the flag, and because of the anti-trolling feature, you should get it back.
Man, this fucking penis sucker.
So, anyways, just an idea. When in doubt, get as close as you can. This is a bad idea, which you see going on right here. When these guys have to pull out, and they will have to pull out, the Union can get the inside track on them, kill them out of line. You're already down on tickets, and you're on defense. Also, I don't know if they realize how close they are to a Union gun over here. But that's also a useful reminder that the Union the infantry can come up over here and entirely take this away. So it is fun to do the... Oh, somebody sees it. To do the little plink plink. But I'll chalk it up to their youth. One of them saw it. I don't think he knows the other guy is there. Missed the shot. I mean, it's a pillow fight. They're getting in their digital cardio, and I don't know what else to watch. I think I just missed from the smoke of it. I think we missed something over here. Usually Cav's going to be over here. Just always with their pistols and then lending their sharps to anything they can. I think that's a mistake. I think they were close enough to force the issue and force a hot fight on the defenders for a little while and get their flags up. They got all 4 out. Union already is doing the plink plink of the stone wall, but it's 20, yeah, about 19 minutes in. And really, the harder parts to hit are the parts that are down here, kind of the ones that haven't been hit are the more important ones. Because you want to use the boundary. If you're not familiar, the boundary is right there. So maybe they're just regrouping for another push. Again, when you keep the pressure on, as the Union has done in spite of everything, you can afford to fall back and regroup a little bit.
Appreciate all. Look at that. Bunch of y'all didn't even move. Maintain formation. This is the type of fucking discipline.
Yeah. So I guess we can focus on Artie. Yeah, the Artie duel. Wish we could get all the way up to 350, but not quite there. Let's see. CSA, yeah. So it's 5, 11, 5, 16, 21. In CSA. Now I know that the Cav can fill up and then everything else is just regular infantry. Maybe it's worth it. Sometimes I wonder, as CSA already, to just shoot down the stone wall in front of the point, load up a bunch of your guns with double canister, and then just leave like a skeleton crew and artillery to deal with the Union when they come to point. And that way you're making your lines as thick as possible as well. What these guys are doing right is using the crossfire here. So usually, I won't say usually, but the way I would prefer to do it, you can do this for small arms analogies. If you're on the right side, you shoot left, because there are things you can see at angles that they can't. This batter is kind of more like the center left, but it also gives them angles to shoot behind things that maybe the other battery can't see. So they can complement each other fairly well.
Oh
Oh shoot, I am falling. Okay.
So yeah, Union's pushing, as I think they should over here on the right. It was a good idea going for the airburst. It was just a bit high and behind. It was close.
Fucking cracker.
Keep it spread.
Go!
All right, so Union's got a third. I don't know why the CSA was turtling way back there.
Whatever's in front of you.
When you are back there,
There we go.
you
Beautiful.
cannot
Oh, look
shoot
that.
at anything
Beautiful.
that's coming
Beautiful
in.
wall. Let's go.
Shit, I almost got stamina.
And so, and well, that can happen too.
Move it, gentlemen.
And so, when your enemy's within range that you can shoot,
Quick.
you want to be shooting while they're moving.
Fuck these guys.
All right, let's see. Oh, I was gonna say that pistol will come in handy, but it won't. They're going for the flags, as they should. These guys are reloading. They have no idea what's going on over there. That is the power of calf pistols. You see this now. That's 1, 2, 3 Union flags that are down. When you lose that many flags, it makes it hard to... Oh, well. There's that problem, but it makes it hard to keep a good, steady, hot pressure on the defenders and stay on those tickets. And it kind of allows for episodes like the one we just saw there, where
Okay,
the Union
William,
had the jump on the CSA
push to left.
and probably just
It's
needed to
not-
get everybody a little more together rather than running right up to the White House. If you hang a little bit further to the right in this orchard, the orchard does a little bit, but the fence will give you cover, the house gives you cover and concealment from some, and you know the CSA's back here. You know that, and you can deal with it in a couple of ways. You can swing wide right, and you can shoot around. The guys in there that have 42s are going to be useless, so shoot at them at range. If they're back here, then you can push a group back here and play the old concentration versus dispersion game. We'll see what the Union comes up with next. Yeah, as a result of that, the tickets have just about evened out, which I tend to think is still an advantage for the attacker.
Yeah.
And I'd want the defenders in taking losses. If I were the attacker, I'd want them in taking losses by 17 minutes. So the rate of ticket churn is good for the attackers. How close it is, it could be okay. I don't know. Did anybody die?
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, it's the weird thing about counterbat in this mode where everybody gets knocked down. Counterbat always feels especially underpowered because you're not killing them,
We jump this fence, you are sprinting.
and
Do not stop. We take
you
the
knock
wall.
them down,
Go.
Sir, yes, sir.
and then they're up and they shoot at you 10 seconds later. It's not as satisfying as the old wipes. Alright, so we got a group over there. Is this just this group? CSA really caught that flat-footed? Did you whiff that shot after all that? I think it's too late. I think the reinforcements have arrived. The best you can do is make it bloody and not lose your flag.
Keep charging, guys.
Oh, maybe they did get this corner.
Hold it.
They're Very close. Alright, Union went down first. But the defenders are close.
Watch to the right, watch to the right. Get the flags up here. Move up. Everybody move up.
Yeah.
Move up. Right now, let's go. Get up here. Get up here. Get off the fence.
Do you
Let's
have-
go.
Do you have more than one friendly flag up? Because I don't know that you're going to beat everything that's coming in here. Maybe. That CSA flag got out.
Yep. Get your ass over here. Bring the flag up, Zuki. Let's go. Quick.
That's the Cav flag.
Watch it. They're coming. Shift left. Shift left. Right left on the wall.
I'm looking a little slow here on the breaking reloads. Nobody's braced back
On
off the wall.
Gentlemen, don't let it pass! Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold the wall! Hold the wall!
Absolutely the right decision. Keep running. And over here, it looks like there was a pick on the CSA flag. That's not bad. It was something. This is going to be another flag recovery effort. That had to be a glitch. If you get shot, you're in trouble. And you are in trouble. Another out of line. This is not worth forcing the issue. You're done. Gotta get out of there. What the Union can do is probably turn and try to push to the right now. In terms of the relative ticket situation, again, as the attackers go, they appear to maybe be slightly up on tickets. And they have time. So, as with attacking in War of Rights, you just got to win the last charge. As the defenders have to win pretty much every charge. Are the Union just sending in ones and twos folks to go grab those flags? I guess it despawned. I gotta check something out. I gotta check out the decision here to run back and over. Is that really faster as the man runs? It would seem like if you gotta get over there, it's just straight through here. It's not gonna conceal your movement. I mean, you gotta think of Union officers. Somebody's looking at them. But I guess CSA could afford to do it. You might conceal it.
There's a big fucking...
It probably doesn't matter too much to the Union because they've already decided we have to go this way. And I guess for the CSA, if you want to conserve tickets, maybe taking the long route, it's just... might save you every ticket you need, and you got to squeeze them out here on defense. You really don't have a lot of room to get things wrong because this is such... Yeah, that actually is that's a better way of putting it.
The officer keeps getting obliterated.
Well, I think that's probably true of lots of you.
Do not stop at the
this is a Civil War simulator. Kind of feels like World War I at the moment. I would have. You have only one flag up. If they concentrate against you... Oh, and they will. Yeah, they will. I think this group can do it on their own, but... I think that legitimately killed 4 people. Diversion? That's the second flag. Folks streaming in. I don't know, man. I don't think this group is long for this map. But CSA may not know the advantage it has. It may think that it's worse than this, but I bet if those two companies had just gone right into melee there, they would have wiped this group. And as a defender, you want your engagements to be quick and decisive in your favor. You don't want to bleed tickets in a back and forth. This actually looks promising for the Union. At least in terms of ticket. Yeah. Well, it will be if they can get their flag out. Or get sideways here and deal with the CSA as they come up.
Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here.
But I don't think you're going to have time for your reload.
Left, right, break reloads. You have no time for reloads. They're coming up the right. Charge right, charge right, charge right. Stop them. Okay, Whitey, get ready to run out of bounds.
There you go. That's actually good advice. Good advice.
Gentlemen, get up there, on the wall.
And now if they finish their reload, they can do a little bit of damage. Yeah, now it's time to get that flag out of
Come
here.
on, Daz. Do it.
It doesn't have to.
Get that aim.
Yeah, but I don't know if the flag bearer quite picked up on all that.
Fuck.
All right. Oh yeah, he's the guy that got the flag out before. This is actually, I think, going well for the Union if they have the other flags up. That's 1, 2 other flags, 3 other flags. The whole group, the whole band together. CSA already can't hold this back. They can delay it. But now the CSA, while they're wiping one group, are these guys for real? They're stopping here? I would say push up. I would say push up. And I would say start capping.
Get the flag up, get the flag
At least get that thing to neutral. Now, one side or the other is shot away most of the cover that goes this way. That's okay. It is what it is because those running in aren't going to have cover concealment either. So, yeah, Artie's... That's it!
Bayonets and move, bayonets and move.
Do they know that all they have to do is cap?
Bayonets and move forward, bayonets and move forward. Guys, bayonets and move forward, bayonets and move forward.
Union has 1, 2, 3 flags. What are they doing? What? I mean, they're up on tickets. The CSA can't play cap recap. And the Union's actually been doing well all around here, but I would have... It doesn't matter. Union's about to go breaking. Doesn't really matter. The pace that they're putting on the CSA's tickets. CSA should go last stand. Unless the Union gets very conservative here. Which can happen if you don't have your flags. And right now it looks like they only have 1 to lose. A second is coming in. There was a third back at the shack here. I don't know where that's gone. I wonder if a group went back around to go into the woods. Nice shots from Union already. It looked good. And sent the Union to breaking, but this is going to be a white. including a wipe of the flag. These guys should just probably hold up. All right, and then this is very good. Because even though that's Cav up there, we'll see what kind of numbers they have. And I don't know where the 4th Union flag is. But a lot of these CSA guys are spread out. Formation still matters to them. This is probably going to be a ticket dump here. Ticket dump for the CSA. Union flag. Yeah, well,
Flag,
it's
keep
down.
the flag up. About face, the flag down. Keep
This is not what you want to be doing in the CSA. Nice shot from Union Artie. You don't want to... See, now they're forced to run back and forth here, but... As the defenders, you don't want to be ping-ponging too much.
About face guard. About face. About face.
But the only thing that flag needs to do is either run the bounds or run back this way. But it feels like the CSA now is just kind of blobbing side to side. I see 2 Union flags up over here. Why they are not going to point? What is going on here? There's no CSA back here. Okay, except for the ones, the Rambos who are dying out of line while their team's in breaking. This is unnecessary, if anybody's ever wondering. If you want to hit the point with canister, you can still do it from actually right about where that gun is. It's not too bad. There is kind of a roll on the hill that can protect you from some stuff. But you can dump canister from point from that position, probably even better because you're going to be higher and canister tends to drop. Always aim high. All right. See it? The Union is rightfully going in for a cap here. CSA is going to have to come in. Nice shot. Considering the defender should have had the Peeker's advantage as the defender here. And we are one with the bush. But the CSA's got to come to the Union here. And they are a ways away. If anything, the Union could be more aggressive. You see now with almost 7 minutes, they halfway through breaking. I don't know. It's not really a criticism. It's just if you're trying to gauge how aggressive you can be with how much time left. As the attackers, you don't ever want to end the map, lose it, and have tickets to spare. Tickets you could have invested earlier in taking the defender tickets. Now the CSA is coming down for final wipe. I don't know that. I don't know this. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Get back. All right, you got 3 flags over here, but there's few in number. It's going to be hard to do. It's easy to say from my perspective, but hang out and shoot. Keep your flags alive, and hope that this push
through the wall. Go, go, go.
does what it should. This should put the CSA
Go
in the last stand.
Turn around. Down the wall. Down the wall. Up and
These
over.
guys have no idea what's going on. But you can't have that happen to your flag. CSA is continuing to push through here. Yeah. That should be GG for the Union as long as they keep up some of their flags. They'll probably get wiped here one last time. They should have, what, 4 minutes? 5 minutes? Yeah. More than 5 minutes in last stand. Final push really doesn't matter. They could just keep burning down tickets, and I don't think that they would lose very much time at all. But, yeah, with a lot of this stonewall and the fencing knocked down, this is a tougher position than normal to defend as CSA. It's also rough if you got to stand here. It's hard for friendly Artie to support you. But there isn't really a solution to that problem. This is not the solution. You just run on it. The CSA is going to abandon the point. See, this point, formation doesn't matter. And so you might, that was canister. That was the right idea. It's an interesting way, that canister. But look at it. Keep that in mind when you're up there in CSARD. You got double, triple canister loaded, and they come in that nice, neat column. If you hit it just right, it can absolutely be the money shot. There you go. So look at that canister. Look at how that saturates an area. So on high ground, yeah, shooting like right along that line. That's the dream. The already looks good and it feels good. And it certainly sends the Union to therapy, but I think you're just too far away to deal with the contest that matters. They might have lost a little bit of time there. I didn't catch exactly what it was. If you still have ammo, you can shoot it. But the Union's got 2 flags on point. CSA might be mustering for one final charge. And it don't look like it. It looks like a wipe. GG's, and well done to the Union on Matt. This is another one. Both sides, I've played it quite a bit recently. Pub and organized. More organized recently. But it's been great. One side or the other. Alright, let's get a final count and head on out of here. I have no idea what that was. That was the weirdest end of an end scene I've ever seen. That was really well done by the Union. It's a lot of CSA out of lines for running laterally. Attacker ticket advantage is real. Yeah, but there was. All right, that was a great one. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to be able to bring you back for more.